All right, Shalom out there, brothers, and a few sisters that watch. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, here with another lesson to go into. This is going to be entitled, It's Going to Take a Miracle for Us to Be Delivered. Hashtag One Body Dallas. Now, the title of the video has got a little bit to do with the subject matter. It's got a lot to do with the subject matter. And really, the title is a play on words, but it's also true because these dudes, One Body in Dallas, formerly One Body in Yahweh Shai, right? Go figure they took the name Yahweh Shai off because they're constantly talking about damn Christ, Christ this, Christ that. These dudes are demons. Mainly that leader, that guy, that head guy, Jephthah. That dude is a damn demon. Hold on here, brothers. Now, I'm going to play you a video, and it was clipped and re-uploaded by the elder brother out of Las Vegas, Elder Karatazar. And Elder Yashwama did a lesson on it. I checked out the lesson. I was listening to it after I got home from work, taking a shower. All right. I don't know what you mean, brother. You need my email so you can make a lesson? I don't know what you mean. It's all good. Anyway, what I was saying was, yeah, these guys, One Body in Dallas, they really bugged out. Now we know a long time ago that they had said, that Yahweh Shai didn't do literal miracles. This was a few years ago. We thought we solved that, but they got a new. I don't know if the video's new, brand new. It's a clip if from something that they did where they talking a lot of shit, and it's about 5 minutes long. I'm gonna play it and let you brothers hear it. And right now, just faith is being attacked. You got a lot of unclean spirits on these Israelites. All right, now I'm just gonna start off right here. This is Titus chapter 1, verse 9. It says, holding fast the faithful word as he hath been taught. Now, you know what? I'm gonna have to actually go up. I'm gonna go to I'll start at verse 5. Titus 1 and 5. Now, hold on, brothers. All right, so am I still coming in? Yeah, I'm still coming in. My phone did some weird stuff. Just hold on 1 second here. All right, so we good. All right, Salakia. So you notice at the top it says right here qualifications for elders. Now we're gonna use something written in here, but it's dealing with something else. All right away. So this is Titus 1 and 5. It says, For this cause left I thee in Crete, that thou shouldest set in order the things that are wanting and obtain elders in every city as I had appointed thee. If any be blameless, the husband of one wife, having faithful children, not accused of riot or unruly. For a bishop must be blameless as the steward of the Most High, not self-willed, not soon angry, not given to wine, no striker, not given to filthy lucre, but a lover of hospitality. So you can't be given to filthy lucre. That's a big one, right? Not given to filthy lucre, money, but a lover of hospitality, a lover of good men, sober, just, holy, temperate. Got to be able to keep your temper under control, right? You can't be all extra emotional. Got to be sober minded. And on top of that, you can't be a damn drunk. Holding fast the unfaithful word as he hath been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort, build up, and to convince the gainsayers. That don't mean every gainsayer. That means those that could potentially be members of the elect, because you got many gainsayers. You ain't gonna be out there trying to convince gainsayers. You just see the unbelievers. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. That's those that know that in our time now, they that know that they're Israelites. They're the ones that circumcised, right? They're coming back to the Lord, circumcised in the flesh or in the heart, should I say. So these Israelites, they're some of the most wickedest individuals that you're going to meet. Hypocritical, unruly, vain talking, punk ass, unbelieving, bitch ass Israelites. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers. They will deceive you. And don't believe in this age of social media that these guys, a lot of these people are doing this stuff for social media fame. One guy comes to mind right away. You know who it is. Mr. Big Head himself, the big head scientist. The head megadon or whatever, megalodon head. That dude is a demon. None other than the Alazar. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not for filthy lucre's sake. And that's the whole point, for filthy lucre. Lucre is money. Filthy lucre is money that can, that sell out money, right? Or money with ill intentions. And you see that. There's no other way you can explain so much foul fuckery going on in the house of Israel. So many wacky doctrines. Jake is just doing the most, just the most outlandish shit. So I bring you to this guy Jefter from One Body and Howard Shah. I mean, this dude is the ultimate, and I mean, good lord. So I'm just gonna go right into it, and I wanted to read that. My thing is this: these guys act as if the Bible doesn't have miracles in it. They saying they talking about Yahweh Shai, but overall, the Bible in itself, the heritage of the Israelites. Can a brother please put up Isaiah 54 and 17, if you could? Let's 17. Yeah, and then that's another thing. The brother said they're scrambling to save Esau. A lot of them are doing it. Don't think in these last days that Jake didn't take a lot of money. Because see, it's hard to get past that. Jake already don't want to go to work. They don't want to work a regular job. So if all you got to do is make videos or go live or whatever, Jake gonna do whatever they got to do to get money. And don't think that they don't want these stank ass women behind the scenes. These Israelites are getting a lot of money. Okay, I ain't talking about just the sellout money. I'm talking about if they linked in with Esau or if they monetize their accounts on YouTube, they can make a lot of money. That dude Country Wayne said he made $7 million in 1 year through putting out content on the internet. So when you put out content on social media, particularly we talking about YouTube, and you get a bunch of views and you got that damn super chat where people can call and donate money. This is where you're getting a lot of this shit from. And I believe the One Body in Dallas dudes, I believe them dudes getting the 501c3. I searched, I couldn't find information on it because these new groups have not been as bold as IUIC and ISUPK in admitting that they get the 501c3, but I believe they do. And I also believe that a lot of other ones get it too. They just don't want to publicize it because they know once they tell that, people are going to know that they sold out. But we can tell by your damn doctrine that you sold out. So this is the brother Neil La Paella, and I don't know if I'm saying it right. Neil La Paella and GMS Saints of the Most High, GMS Harakah, all the different brothers. This is Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. Okay, so no weapon that's formed against us is gonna prosper, and it's our heritage. And you seeing now Jake crying again, they whining, they talking shit. On the one hand, scoffers are coming on the comment board to defend Alazar, and they're saying that all we do is make rebuke videos on people, but then they want us to make rebuke videos against the elder high priest Ariah. They want us to make rebuke videos against the apostles. They want us to rebuke other people, then they tell us all we do is make rebuke videos. Then they make rebuke videos about us, or they talk shit about us, but then they won't rebuke these other Israelites that's going off. They act like GMS is the only group that ever, that they even got an art with. Now, as it currently stands, this dude Sakari held a unity camp with One Body in Yahweh Shai, but he ain't rebuked them for all them damn little heresies that they've been teaching. So you got a lot of that stay in your lane, y'all over here, we over here. They did a shit just the other week. That dude, the deacon, did a video with that little. I'm gonna have to watch myself. a little punk ass nigga, Radical Ratazan, the little twit from what group is he from? You know the group. Damn, Believers of the Way. You know that little dude, that little proud nigga. Golly. And some of them get on your nerves more than others. But this is our heritage. We're supposed to get on those that come against the truth, that teach lies and false doctrine. And then old Bishop Nate is proud again too. This shit it's annoying. Again, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. Why do we do it? This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. So it ain't got nothing to do with Jake looking for us to be righteous. Like we got to be the cleanest individuals. Like, like we ain't never committed no sins. No, our righteousness that we possess, if we do, it's of the Lord. Because at the end of the day, we all need mercy to get up out of here. Anybody that's delivered needs mercy. Okay. So these guys, going back to one body in Dallas now, and I'm going to go ahead and play the video before I talk too much. These guys, one body in Dallas, they really don't believe in the miracles that Yahushua did. And honestly, if you don't believe in the miracles that Yahushua did, that means you don't believe in the miracles in the Bible at all. Because there was miracles being done on the earth before it was ever said that they came from Yahushua. You can go all the way back to Numbers. The plagues were miracles. Elijah was doing miracles. All the men of the Lord did some form of fashion of miracles, but you know what? Let's don't get ahead of ourselves. We're going to go into it. I'm going to read a few of these. GMS saints of the Most High, Titus 1:15, until the pure, all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled. And these guys are just out of their fucking minds. They're out of their minds to not believe what's written in the word. Here it is, you doing all this talking about what's in the Bible. They don't believe the scriptures, man. And then you read the scriptures. Now these guys are try to be slick too and subtle and clever, because they'll read about a miracle that Yahweh done and then say it ain't a miracle. It's something else. But anyway, we're gonna get into a few words too. And we've done these lessons like these before, disproving these dudes. But let's do it now. Just hey, nothing else going on. GMS saints of the Most High, Philippians 1:15. Some indeed preach Hamashiach, even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. The one preach Hamashiach of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, but the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. So that's part of our job. And Jake is and I know the point I was gonna make. Jake is on the comment board, whining, hollering about unity. All they do is, one dude said that the ADL don't feel threatened by GMS because all we do is tear down our brothers and make videos about other groups. Like that's all we do. We make videos every day. 90% of our videos don't talk about other Israelites. We talking about world events and current events. Jake bitches if we go into the news too much. If we talk about the mark of the beast. If we get on other groups, I mean, damn if you do, damn if you don't. All I can say for sure is what we see. Two things: the Most High is perfecting our hatred against 2/3 ass niggas, and a lot of them are Israelites. And number two, the main thing is that the Most High is really gonna do a number on these Israelites that know that they Israelites. The Most High is gonna judge you very severely because you wicked as all hell. Now let's listen to these dogs with rotten teeth. I'm gonna play this video. I'm not gonna be able. I've been having trouble out of my computer, so I ain't gonna be able to play it on the screen, but I'll play it from here. You can hear it. Just hold on here. Let me bring it up. I'm fucking tired of Jake. And every brother that I know that I'm in contact with, we all equally tired of you fucking 2/3 niggas, man. Not just the niggas in the world, but these niggas in the truth. We tired of you. From that big head, proud nigga to Bishop Nate to these monkeys I'm about to show you now, to you little niggas that come on the comment board with no works, complaining, whining, sniffling. As soon as you ask you a question about why you don't do videos, and you turn into a flea and jump off the screen, jump off the damn comment board. Then but that's all right. The Most High knows you niggas ain't doing the work. Listen to this. This was entitled "A Clear Cut Example of Blasphemy." Where was the smoke from Al-Azhar? This was put up yesterday, or maybe early today. GMS Vegas sit down. I'm gonna put the link on the comment board. Hold on here. Just hold on, brothers. It's coming. Just give me a second here to set it up. Tired of you niggas. Not your brothers. These niggas. These fleas. These fleas and ticks flea and tick Israelites, these diet Israelites. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna play it now, and I'll show it, but you might not be able to see it that good.
Tell them let the people go, man, so they can come worship him. Read on. And Aaron cast down his rod. See, Esau put that in your mind, man, like he had a rod. Aaron was out there spitting that word, man. Right. That's all he was doing. That's right. Through witchcraft, man. And that's what your enemy have taught you, to think like you are lost. Right. Read on. Before Pharaoh, read. And before his servants. And it became a servant. See, that word bites like hell, don't it? Right. Right. See, everybody caught up and they look for that snake, man. Yeah. You think of King Cobra was up there rolling around. You think Aaron went to jump back. Spirit sickness. But read. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men. So he called his wise men. Why he didn't call some his wise men? Let's see what kind of wise men he called. He didn't call nobody that coming out there with the word, man. But read. And the sorcerer. See,
Pharaoh wouldn't have called somebody with the word because they were Hamites, you dumb nigga. What is he talking about? Pharaoh didn't call nobody with the word. He wouldn't have called nobody with the word. The Israelites was against the Hamites, so, and vice versa. They wouldn't have done that because they're not the people of the Lord. See, making little stupid points and you cutting your own throat. Listen further. Hold on, brothers. I don't want to mess up here. Hold up.
Sorcerers, read. Now the magicians, of Egypt, they also did in like manner with their enchantment. See, they with their enchantment, with their witchcraft, man. That's what they did, man. And all that stuff that y'all watch in the movies, man, y'all gotta get that stuff out your head. Bring it out. You've been set up for a fall. That's right. Read on. Well, they cast down every man his rod. See, they was out there spitting their word, man. They was out there doing their Egyptology garbage, man. Bring it out. Read. And they became certain. They words was biting too, but read. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rod. See, Aaron's word, the most high word, swallowed up their words, man. That's right. That's all it's saying. Some of y'all getting caught up, man. Go to Matthew 4:1, Mark 4:1. You know? We have to come out of that, and that's what's separating us, man. That's right. Because these other camps, that's what they teach. They teach magician, they teach magic. That's how they draw a crowd in. That's right. If you want to be Houdini, that's how you draw a crowd in. But if you want to spit the word of God, they not coming in, man. That's right. They're going to come in slow because they want to go over here where smooth things say it. Read St. Mark chapter 4:1. And he began again to teach. What did Christ do? To teach. What is he doing? To teach. Read. By the seaside. And there was gathered unto him a great multitude, so that he entered into a ship and sat in the sea. And the whole multitude was by the sea on the land. So they was all sitting there listening to Christ teach God's word. Give me Isaiah 2:3. See, the thing is, we've been bamboozled, man. That's right. We've been implanted with lies, and we pushing Esau lies, making other people feel stupid. Read Isaiah chapter 2:3. And many people shall go and say, read on, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord. Y'all right now saying the government, the leadership, man, this is the mountain of the Lord. Read. To the house of the God of Jacob. Read on. And he will teach us. Hold up, what? No, we're gonna do magic tricks. And he will teach us. We're gonna touch somebody. We're gonna go to the hospitals and touch people, and they're gonna get up and walk, man. And he will teach us. Read of his ways. See, that's what the Most High is all about, man. Teaching Israel of their ways, man. You can't teach Israel of their ways if they believe in garbage. Read. Where the son he walked on water. This is sorcery right here. Right. Where the son he walked on water. This is sorcery right here. Right. Where the son he walked on water. This is sorcery right here. Right. Be of good cheer. You mean Christ is everything that he laid out? Not afraid. St. Luke chapter 11:1. Read on. And it came to pass that as he was praying in a certain place, read, unto Christ. Read, Lord. What? Lord. Read. Teach us to pray. Teach us how to pray, man. That wasn't running around here. And anytime Christ dealt with somebody, he told them one thing: do not sin no more. That's right. That's right. See, they get caught up in, give me that video, man. This is what they want, man. This is what Israel want. See, they want something like this, man. Something the white man told them to do. See, this is the Jesus they still worshiping. Go ahead. See, this is what they want, man. You're not gonna get this in here, man. Right. See, they've been indoctrinated.
So miracles are bad, according to them. It's witchcraft. But like, y'all forgive me. Like Elder Yashawama said in his lesson, they're doing the same thing that the wicked Sadducees and Pharisees did. They made it seem as though when Yahushua did miracles, it was from Satan. That's what they're doing. They're telling you that the Lord didn't do literal miracles. And I saw the Elder Arialo on there too. Yeah, bro. And I was listening to your lesson, but I was preparing to go live myself. You invited me to call in live last night. I was actually out. I wasn't able to call in, but you definitely can call in here. He said they make the South look bad. I hate that shit. That's why people think the South is dumb and slow. And man, this dude got the Israelites looking dumb and slow. All of us. This dude is a complete idiot. Anyway, just give me a second here, bro. We're gonna get it going. So I'll put the link up again for brother. I'm sure everybody's seen it, but still, may want to do more videos on it or whatever. Because it's ridiculous. You don't believe your own eyes. So let's go into it a little bit. I get a few of these off the comment board. So they're basically demonizing the miracles in the scriptures, particularly they mentioned in Yahushua, but you got to go through the whole Bible. There are miracles everywhere in the Bible. And let's look into that word miracles and see what we see. This is GMS Saints of the Most High. The brother says, same spirits back. Jude 1 and 5. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterwards destroyed them that believe not. And you got many unbelievers among the Israelites. And that, but the brother's right. Because even after they saw the wonders that the Lord did, they saw the miracles, they saw the part of the Red Sea, that was still going off. And the Lord wound up destroying them, killing them off. This is GMS Western New York, Brother Gabar Dama. John 12:36. While ye have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. These things spake Yahushua and departed and did hide himself from them. How did he hide himself? He ran behind the bushes, man. He disappeared, brother. You believe what the white man told you? No, we believe what the scriptures say. And the book is ours. Same brother, verse 37. But though he had done so many miracles before them, John 12 and 37. But though he had done so many miracles before them, yet they believed not on him. You see that? He did many miracles. And the scriptures tell us that time and again, that the saying of Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled, which he said, Lord, who have believed our report, and to whom hath the arm of the Lord been revealed? There you go. And there's so many extraordinary events in the scriptures. They can only be described as using the word miracles or wonders or signs, which are all the same word for most of the New Testament. Yeah, bro. He said that was pathetic. See? And we started out with this scripture, but we can read it again now. Twin fam, Titus 1 and 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, especially them in the truth, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not for filthy lucre's sake. And you cannot tell me you either you're very, very dumb, you're on a low level, or you took some money, or a combination of both. I mean, that's a really terrible. That's awfully terrible. So let's go there. Man, these are so good. I got to read some of GMS, Hashah Barazal Amath, Acts 15 and 12. Then all the multitude kept silence and gave audience to Barnabas and Paul, declaring what miracles and wonders the Most High had wrought among the Gentiles by them. And these Gentiles are the Israelite foreigners. See, so there were many miracles and wonders done. Period. Man, it's amazing that you could be that damn dumb. And not only do they teach what they teach, but they also trying to convince you that what you're reading in the scriptures is false. The Bible says miracles. If Mama called them clay, I'm gonna call them clay. The Bible says miracles. I'm gonna say they're miracles. I mean, it's ridiculous. So let's look into a little bit of this. So I did a word search on the word miracles, right? And anybody could do this. Apostle Hart does it all the time. He showed us, do a word search. Sometimes you ain't got a lesson. Think of a word, do a word search and go into it. So let me see, make sure we're sharing it here. All right, so the first one was Numbers 14. You do a word search and miracles, it's going to give you Old Testament and New. I didn't even do the Apocrypha. So let's go right here to Numbers first. We're going to read an example from the Old Testament. We just go through and read these scriptures and show you how many times the word comes up. So this is Numbers 14. I believe the verse is in 2. But we'll start at 20. It says, the Lord Yahweh said, I have pardoned according to thy word. But as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord. Because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles, which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times and have not hearkened to my voice. Now, this dude going on about the white man taught us and Christ is Christ that. You using the white man word for the Savior. He was the one that taught your ass Christ, and you using that. But you turn around and saying that, people that believe in the miracles that the Lord did, that the white man taught us that. He walked on water. If he would have, like when Moses threw the staff down and became a serpent, then Aaron would at least jump back. Well, who said that he didn't? I'm sure he did jump back, but that don't mean it never happened. But if you go accuse Yahweh Shai, you must be saying that the Most High is doing witchcraft too. You ain't even ever seen the Lord before. No person on earth, well, Moses saw him from the back, but I'm just saying the Most High don't come down and show himself. You're going to say he don't exist? This is just stupid, man. But let's look at it. But all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles, which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times and have not hearkened to my voice, surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoke me see it. And that wound up happening. They all died off. Now let's look at the word miracles right here. Right now, it's just in the Old Testament, so we're not going to get the pronunciation of it because it's confusing with with their so-called Assyrian Hebrew, which is really just damn Yiddish. But the word is a distinguishing mark, a banner, remembrance, miraculous sign, a omen, a warning, a token, ensign, standard, miracle, or proof. See, so keep that in mind going forward. That was from the Old Testament. Now, when we get into the New, you're gonna see we're gonna go into that definition even more, into the definite word miracle. But just reading through, the first time the word miracle is mentioned in Numbers 14, Deuteronomy 11 and 3, and his miracles and his acts which he did in the midst of Egypt unto Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and to all his land. Let's go there and see if it's talking about Moses or the Most High, which is, they all go back to the Most High anyway. Excuse me. We'll start at verse 1. It says, Deuteronomy 11 and 1. Therefore thou shalt love the Lord thy power and keep his charge and his statutes and his judgments and his commandments always. And know ye this day, for I speak not with your children which have not known and which have not seen the chastisement of the Lord your power, his greatness, his mighty hand, and his stretched out arm, and his miracles, and his acts which he did in the midst of Egypt unto Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and unto all his land. So it was talking about the Most High, but he wrought many of those miracles by the hand of Moses, which one of them was throwing down his staff and it became a serpent. These dudes are unbelievers. So let's just go ahead and start going to the New Testament now. So the first time you see it in the New Testament, John 2 and 11, this beginning of miracles did Yahushua in Cana of Galilee, and manifested forth his glory, and his disciples believed on him. So it tells you right from the beginning that the Lord was doing miracles in his ministry. If we go to this word, we're going to go to it. And that was at the wedding when he turned water to wine. But Jake said it, it wasn't, it was talking about doctrine, man. All right. So let's go to the word miracles right here. Y'all Excuse me, I get a little bit of water. All right, so we go to the word miracles, right? And I did lessons on this, and many brothers did lessons on this. So the Greek is the word samayon. It's the word samayon, and it's also shared with the words wonders and signs. Also have the same Greek word, but right now we're focusing on the word miracles. Now, when you look at it, it says a sign, mark, token. What else, brother? That by which a person or thing is distinguished from others and is known. So oftentimes the Most High will, have men do miracles so that they'll be known, right? What else? A sign, prodigy, portent, i.e., an unusual occurrence, transcending the common course of nature. It's going to be out of the ordinary. Of signs portending remarkable events soon to happen. This is the one. Of miracles and wonders by which the Most High authenticates the men sent by him. So when the Most High have men do miracles, it's so that you would know who came from the Lord. Who did he really send? Just like what Elijah did. Remember the prophets of Baal and Elijah, and the people was they was being double-minded, you know. And then Elijah said, "How long will you halt you between two opinions?" So what did the Most High have him do? He had him, prepare altars, and then he had the prophets of Baal do it, and then the Most High sent down fire and licked up the water which Elijah sent, and everybody knew. See, same thing with Moses and Korah, Abiram, and Dathan. They told him to go on the side you choose. And then it said, Moses said, if the Lord gonna swallow these men up, if he do something, out of the ordinary, you're gonna know I'm serving the Lord. But if not, you'll know they serving the Lord. It's all the same. The Most High put the spirit on men to do miracles. He gives spiritual power in order to do miracles so that men will know. Just like he's gonna do in the last days of miracles and wonders by which the Most High authenticates the men sent by him, or by which men prove that the cause they are pleading is the Most High. This is how you show. And it's going to take a miracle for us to be delivered out of here. It took a miracle for us to wake up to the truth. It's a miracle that we got the knowledge that we got. All of us came out of the world from smoking weed, selling weed, being all types of whatever we were in the world. Now look at us. It's a miracle. An indication, especially ceremonially or supernaturally, miracle, sign, token, wonder. So it's right there. So when going forward, when you read these definitions, you'll know. Let me see something right here, brothers. Hold on here. Let me click on it again. And this word is in the scriptures a lot. This Greek word, but in the English it's shared by several other words. Come on now. The Greek word samayon is also shared, not only miracles, but signs and wonders also. Down here, Strong's number G4592 matches the Greek, which occurs 77 times in 69 verses. Talk about the Greek word now. Samayon is all in the scriptures, all over the place. Great. See, right? It'll show you all. Let's see here. Like I said, it's shared by the word signs and wonders. See right here? Same word. Master, we will see a sign from thee. You had the wicked scribes and Pharisees challenging Yahushua. They want him to do a miracle in front of them. See? But he answered and said unto them, an evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. But it's the same word as miracles. Signs and wonders is the same word as miracles, going throughout the scriptures throughout the New Testament in many places, all over the place. And it wasn't always Yahushua every time, but the majority was, dealing with him. But you got this guy telling you that the Lord didn't do miracles. It's stupid. It's stupid. And they lack faith and frankly, any real mental capacity. People want to pass that off on you. But really, it's an insult because they want you to believe that you're as dumb as they are. If they think you're not gonna believe your own eyes, don't believe what you read in the scriptures. Believe what we say. Shit ain't working, man. John 2:23. Now, when he was in Jerusalem at the Passover, in the feast day, many believed in his name when they saw the miracles which he did. Yeah, he did real miracles. John 3:2. The same came to Yahushua by night and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher come from the Most High, for no man can do these miracles that thou doest except the Most High be with him. And we read that in the definition. That's how the Most High authenticates the men that He sent, by letting them do miraculous deeds and all types of feats, right? I mean, it's really just stupid. You're praying on you. This is GMS Harakah, Exodus 7:1. The Lord said unto Moses, See, I have made thee a God to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. Verse 9. When Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, Show a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, Take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. Cut. Some niggas said that it wasn't a complete cut. And Moses and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did so as the Lord had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. No, see that word be biting. It's the word biting, brother. See the word of the Lord biting, and with the. But the Egyptians, their word was biting too. It had nothing to do with it. Yeah, you niggas are stupid. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers. Now the magicians of Egypt also did in like manner with their enchantments. And it's just like when Jake asks us questions about, brother, can I burn sage? I heard that sage was wicked. Yeah, like things are just made for one purpose. No, it depends on who's doing it, who's doing the burning, and what are you doing it for. You can burn sage in wickedness, but you can burn it in righteousness. If you're a witch and you burn sage and you're doing your witchcraft, then it's wicked. But if you're praying to the Lord, and worshiping Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you burn sage, now is it wicked? No. Same with incense. Same with this. Spiritual power can come from the left-hand side. That's witchcraft. Spiritual power from the right-hand side is what? Is righteousness, is righteous power from the Lord. That's all it is. And these guys are just, it's almost like they sit in a room and just try to come up with outlandish shit to say. But then that would take a little bit of brain power, which they clearly don't have. Azanamoth, Acts 6:8, and Stephen, full of faith and power, did great wonders and miracles among the people. And if you go look them words, wonders and miracles up, it's the same word as signs. It's a Greek word, semayon. That's what it is. It's crazy. And it's almost like I said about Bishop Nate, sometimes they teach shit so outlandish to the point where, like with what I'm saying with Sakari, is that the people that follow them, they got a lot of people because of them stupid ass rap songs, which none of them are dope. None of them are good. None of his are good. Some of the Deacon's lyrics okay, but really, I mean, at the end of the day, the shit is average at best. Hold on, brothers. Okay. Yeah, shit is average at best. Y'all forgive me for that. I was trying to install a game. Yeah, that hip hop, this shit is trash, but a lot of people really follow Sakari them, and they follow that dude like fans, you know what I mean? Like almost like a cult following. So whenever he teaches some shit, they just take it for that, like he was the one that taught all of us. Like we didn't have nothing to do with it. We wasn't here before that guy was. We was all here before Al-Azhar was. Majority of the brothers the brothers in the camps, the heads and the leaders of the camps was awoke before Al-Azhar was. That dude ain't passed nobody. He just pulling the wool over on you people. But the Most High is using a lot of these Israelites in these last days to lead away you damn 2/3 ass niggas. And that's good. We don't want you around us. GMS saints of the Most High, Hebrews 4:1. Let us therefore fear, lest their promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you seem to come short of it. For unto us the gospel was preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. Right. When they hear the word, if you don't have faith, you're going to say things like that. And there's no real miracles. You're going to say shit like that because you don't have faith. You think everything just face value, like the Most High just ordinary and shit. He ain't going to do nothing, like nothing special. His men ain't going to do nothing special. It's just going to be some ordinary shit. All they did is taught. There was no miracles. Then how the hell we going to get out of here then without miracles? How we gonna get out of Babylon the Great? The Lord gonna use airplanes? Is that how he gonna get us out of here? I guess you're gonna need a bunch of pilots to deliver us. It's gonna take a miracle, and that miracle is the chariots coming, spaceships, UFOs. Did these niggas say what no chariots? I believe they said what no chariots or some shit like that. I know Ron Dalton said that. If anybody can remember, didn't these niggas say what no chariots? Completely stupid. And this is hold on here. GMS Virgin Island Straight Gate. John 10:37. If I do not the works of my father, believe me not. But if I do, though ye believe not me, believe the works, that ye may know and believe that the Father is in me and I in him. Yahushua did miracles and authenticated himself that he was the Son of the Most High. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So going back to the word search, you can see all these scriptures here. John 6:2. And a great multitude followed him because they saw his miracles, which he did on them that were diseased. It's plain. And Yahushua healed many sick people. Many sick folk he healed. Gave a man his vision back, spit in the clay on the ground, put it on the man's eyes, and the scales came off the man's eyes. His vision was restored. Paul merely said the word, and the dude became blind. He said, "Thou child of the devil, without not cease to pervert the right ways of the Lord." Let's see here. Hold up. I just want to do a simple lesson showing these words, all these different scriptures with the word miracles and signs in it, and then let y'all brothers, get in there too and put up those different scriptures that come to mind. This is Acts 13. Let it load up. So this is Acts 13. We'll go to we'll start at verse 6, verse 5. When they were at Salamis, they preached the word of the Most High in the synagogues of the Jews, and they had also John to their minister. And when they had gone through the island to Paphos, they found a certain sorcerer. This nigga was wicked. He was a sorcerer, a false prophet, a Jew, whose name was Bar Jesus, which was with the deputy of the country, Sergius Paulus, a prudent man, who called for Barnabas and Saul and desired to hear the word of the Most High. But Elymas, the sorcerer, for so is his name by interpretation, withstood them, seeking to turn away the deputy from the faith. Then Saul, who also was called Paul, filled with the Holy Spirit, set his eyes on him. So Paul had the Holy Spirit, hello, and said, "O full of all subtlety and all mischief, thou child of the devil, thou enemy of all righteousness, without not cease to pervert the right ways of the Lord? And now behold, the hand of the Lord is upon thee, and thou shalt be blind, not seeing the sun for a season." And immediately there fell on him a mist and a darkness, and he went about seeking some to lead him by the hand. These niggas was hear this scripture and they'll say, "Oh, that meant he didn't have the truth, man. Somebody had to lead him around because he didn't know the truth." Shut up. See, then the deputy, when he saw what was done, believed, being astonished at the doctrine of the Lord. You see that? So just right there, two things happened. One wicked nigga was blinded, and another person became a believer because of that miracle that was done, because of that sign that was done, that curse Paul put on that dude. See, and it's gonna come back to that. The men of the Lord gonna do some nasty works on you wicked ass niggas. You're gonna be talking shit, and we're gonna say a curse on you, and your bottom jaw gonna just fall off, and you won't be able to talk then with just the top. You won't be able to talk then. You're gonna be drinking some water, talking shit, and we're gonna say a curse on your ass. That water gonna turn the blood right there while you're drinking it. You're gonna freak out, and we're gonna pass out laughing. We're gonna kill ourselves laughing at you people. GMS Harvard Car, Lord willing. Acts 5:15. And so much that they brought forth the sick into the streets and laid them on beds and couches, that at least the shadow of Peter passing by might overshadow some of them. There came also a multitude out of the cities round about Jerusalem, bringing sick folks and them which were vexed with unclean spirits, and they were healed. Every one, another cut. Every one of them was healed. It was healed. Excuse me. See? Beautiful. Let's keep it moving. So we got here, John 6:2 again. And a great multitude followed him because they saw his miracles, which he did on them that were diseased. Verse 26. Yahushua answered them and said, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, Ye seek me not because ye saw the miracles, but because ye did eat of the loaves and were filled. Mm. John 7:31. And many of the people believed on him and said, when Hamashiach cometh, will he do more miracles than these which this man hath done? Come on, son. You can't be that dumb. John 9:16. Therefore said some of the Pharisees, this man is not of the Most High, because he keepeth not the Sabbath day. Others said, how can a man that is a sinner do such miracles? And there was a division among them. Come on, dude. John 11:47. Then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council and said, what do we? For this man doeth many miracles. Right? And then they said, if we don't do something, all men will believe on him. And the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation. That was verse 48. John 12:37. But though he had done so many miracles before them, yet they believed not on him. Acts 2:22. Ye men of Israel, hear these words. Yahushua of Nazareth, a man approved of the Most High among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which the Most High did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves also know. What? This man did miracles and wonders and signs. He was all of that. It's too easy. So let's see here. So it just goes on that way. See, Acts 19:11. And the Most High wrought special miracles by the hands of Paul. Come on. I mean, it's just so many words, so many scriptures going to the word miracles. Look at this. All in, going through Revelation. Now I also got another one here. I'll read a few more and then I'll share in the comment. I'll read those on the comment board. I'll share these cuts with my brothers. So this is what Yahweh said would happen to those that believe. This is Mark 16, right? It says the disciples commissioned. Mark 16:14. Afterward, he appeared unto the 11 as they sat at meat. Yahweh coming back from the dead. Excuse me. Yahweh coming back from the dead was a miracle, right? That's right. That's right. The other brother said, anyone that comes out of that camp into the truth is a miracle. Yeah, man, you're gonna have to be a special brother. The Most High really love you to get you out of that place, out of that camp. Afterward, he appeared unto the 11 as they sat at meat and upbraided them with their unbelief and hardness of heart, because they believed not them which had seen him after he was arisen. He was risen. And he said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. And these signs, and when you go into the Greek, it's the same word as miracle or wonders, the Greek word samayon. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name they shall cast out devils. They shall speak with new tongues. Are we doing that? Not the Christian version of casting out devils, not the Christian version of speaking in tongues, but the real version. Are we casting out devils? Yes. You saw a multitude of devils come up to the camp Saturday. Who you saw? The 5%er demon. Then you saw the casual vaping Israelite demon. And you saw the serpent demon Esau. And you saw a couple of other serpents up there. Those demons got cast out. It don't always have to be like the exorcist. It's just people with evil spirits on them getting cast out. The bugged out Don Cheadle was a demon. He got cast out. It says, and these signs shall follow them that believe, and my name they shall cast out devils. They shall speak with new tongues. You got the brothers. I just shared a camp from GMS Montreal. The brothers speaking in French. You got brothers that can go in, bilingual brothers. Shit, when you listen to the brothers in the Benjamite brothers over there in Jamaica, that's damn near like another language. They get to talking fast. You can't really understand everything. If you listen to Jamaicans talk, I can understand the brothers, but I'm saying when you listen to regular Jamaicans speak, that patois or whatever it is, Haitian, same thing. But you got brothers that go from Spanish back to English, and both you got brothers over there in Germany. The brothers are in Holland. They can all speak with another tongue. And you got brothers here in the United States that can do it. So it said they shall speak with new tongues. They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. Now, what happened with Paul? I think he was in the Isle of Malta, and a damn serpent fastened onto his hand. And he just shook the shit off in the fire, right? And what do? You drink Pepsi and Coke. Pepsi, Coke, ginger ale, sweet tea, all kind of damn poison. Not that sweet tea is poison, but Pepsi and Coke is fucking poison. You drink that, are you dead? No. Shit, Alazar Big Head, his favorite drink is Coke. Apostle Hart used to always tell him stop drinking that damn Coke. That shit poison. He's still living. See, so you got all these things going on. They should take up service or either happen at a time in history or are near to come. And if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick and they shall recover. And we read that. You had the shadow of Peter healing certain people. The Lord healed men, and so did the disciples. See, so all kinds of things going on and are going to happen. And the spiritual power is also promised in the times to come. That's in Revelation 11. Let's read a little more here. This is I read this. This is Jim S. Howard Carr. Matthew 10 and 1. And when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. He was talking about the word, brother. He was talking about, no, he was talking about what it says. We believe our eyes. We believe what the scriptures say. Matthew 10 and 8. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely you have received, freely give. I will, Lord. If you give me the spirit, I'll do it. It's just easy. You got to go into the scriptures and just read what they say. So I did also a word search on the word signs. Let's see what we see right quick. And I mean, the point is made. Just don't. It's just really, I don't know. I don't just count on people's stupidity. But see, Jake is very gullible and they lazy as hell. They still got that lazy ass Black American spirit on them. And when you do, you're not going to read the scriptures. You're going to listen to what people say. And this right here, you see the word signs all in the New Testament, a whole bunch of places. Then when you go here to in the Old Testament, a whole bunch of places. But when you go here to the New Testament, dealing with Yahweh Shai, you see the word signs a whole lot in some of these scriptures here. Mark 16 and 20, and they went forth and preached everywhere, the Lord working with them and confirming the word with signs following. And that signs is the same Greek word, samayon, showing how the Most High authenticated the men he was dealing with. See? So it's all over the scriptures. John 4:48. Then said Yahweh Shai unto him, except ye see signs and wonders, you will not believe. John 20 and 30. And many other signs truly did Yahweh Shai in the presence of his disciples, which are not written in this book. He did so many things that, like the scripture said, if the whole world can contain all the works that Yahweh Shai did. Let's look at this one though. John 20 and 30. Let's look at it. And we're gonna get the definition again. Maybe if you're off the comment board, that'll be the end. There's not a whole lot to say on it. It's right there in front of our eyes. So John 20 and 30, and many other signs truly did Yahweh Shai in the presence of his disciples, which are not written in this book. See? So when he came back, he told Thomas, said, unless he see, he won't believe. Let's go up a little bit. John 20:25. The other disciples therefore said unto him, we have seen the Lord. But he said unto them, except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my finger into the print of the nails, and thrust my hand into his side, I will not believe. And after 8 days again, his disciples were within, and Thomas with them. Then came Yahweh Shai, the doors being shut. How you get in there if the doors were shut? He just materialized, teleported, whatever he did. He came in there with them, didn't even use the door. He walked through walls, whatever he did, and stood in the midst of them and said, peace be unto you. He said, Shalom, brothers. Then said he to Thomas, reach hither thy finger and behold my hands, and reach hither thy hand and thrust it into my side, and be not faithless, but believing. And Thomas answered and said unto him, my Lord and my power. See, Yahweh Shai saith unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. And many other signs truly did Yahweh Shai in the presence of his disciples, which are not written in this book. We go to the word signs. It's the same Greek word, samayon, right there. What else? Let's go to the definitions. Right? And it says a sign, mark, token that by which a person or thing is distinguished from others and is known. Yahweh did many miracles which distinguished him from others and made him known. A sign, prodigy, portent, i.e., an unusual occurrence. He did many unusual occurrences, transcending the common course of nature. What does that mean? It's common for people to get sick, but it's uncommon for a man to come along and heal them of those sicknesses, of signs pertaining remarkable events soon to happen, of miracles and wonders by which the Most High authenticates the men sent by him, or by which men prove that the cause they are pleading is the Most High's. There you go. Too easy. Too easy. All right, so let's see what we got, brothers. Go back to the word signs, and you can do it if you can type in the word wonders and check it out in the Greek and the New Testament, a whole bunch of words, a whole bunch of scriptures with the word wonders in it, and it's going to go right back to the same words as signs and miracles. Acts 2:43, and fear came upon every soul, and many wonders and signs were done by the apostles. Woo! See it? Acts 5:12, and by the hands of the apostles were many signs and wonders wrought among the people, and they were all with one accord in Solomon's porch. Mm. Acts 8:13, then Simon himself believed also, and when he was baptized, he continued with Philip and wondered, beholding the miracles and signs which were done. He was an eyewitness of the things that were done. I mean, it's just that easy. Acts 14:3, long time therefore abode they, speaking boldly in the Lord, which gave testimony unto the word of his grace, and granted signs and wonders to be done by their hands. Mm, mm, mm. 2 Corinthians 12:12. Truly the signs of an apostle were wrought among you in all patience, and signs and wonders and mighty deeds. And that's just up to 2 Corinthians. You can click on the second one and get more, but it didn't give you a whole lot. Uh Hebrews 2. Well, let's just open it up. Mm, mm, mm. Hebrews 2. We'll start at verse 1. Therefore, we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, lest at any time we should let them slip. For if the word spoken by angels was steadfast, and every transgression and disobedience received a just recompense of reward, how shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation, which at the first began to be spoken by the Lord and was confirmed unto us by them that heard him? The Most High also bearing them witness, both with signs and wonders and with diverse miracles. That one gave you all of the words: signs, wonders, and miracles, and gifts of the Holy Spirit according to his own will. It's too easy. Too damn easy. So it's gonna take a miracle for us to be delivered. But that's what we're expecting. We're expecting a miracle to deliver us. That's what we're expecting from our Lord. See, this is GMS Western North Carolina, Deuteronomy 28:46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. And we got incredible plagues on us called the curses, because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. That's why they came upon us. This is Neil Apaya, Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. That's why these other groups got so many followers, because they lead many people astray. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. And that's a good place to stop. All right. So don't believe what you hear. You hearing these guys talk. Let's go back to it. Let's play it a little bit. How stupid. How stupid it sounds. Hold on, brothers. Just so we can get over an hour here.
Tell them, let the people go, man, so they can come worship him. Read on. And Aaron cast down his rod. See, Esau put that in your mind, man, like he had a rod. Aaron was out there putting and spitting that word, man. That's right. That's all he was doing. That's right. Real witchcraft, man. And that's what your enemy have taught you, to think like you are lost. Right. Read on. Before Pharaoh. serpent snake, man. You think a king cobra was up there rolling around? You think Aaron went to jump back? Bring it out. Spirit sickness. But read. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men. So he called his wise men. Why he didn't call some his wise men? Let's see what kind of wise men he called. He didn't call nobody that coming out there with the word, man. But read. And the sorcery. See, he called.
Yep. Like we said, he tried to make a dumb point. That was the Hamites. They weren't going to call nobody with the word because they were the Hamites.
You said he tried to make a dumb point.
So, that's it, brothers, for the lesson. The water for everybody joining, and Lord willing, it was edifying. All right. So we'll see you again soon. The water, everybody, though. Like I said, see you all again soon with another lesson, Lord willing. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. All right. Shalom.